Rolling.
Hey guys, how are y'all? We are fixing to do a walkthrough to Escape Back to the Future to let you know how the puzzles are put together and how they work. Okay, so basically we tell the guests to get into the Jalopy time machine. Everyone steps in. I'm going to hit this switch, hit it down and then back up. You're going to go in.
Okay, so basically, Nathan, this thing here, we'll probably have to take it off for shipping. You can just put that back on when you get it.
That's just for looks.
That's just for looks. All right, and don't hit it. Just slide the wall. We don't.
Okay.
I don't need to do all that. He'd already did it. Then you have to have a ramp coming out. We have a step going up. Then, of course, in our deal, you're coming into the 1800s Western. And Shell, what's first?
Okay, so not everyone is as smart as Nathan to figure out a 4-digit code. So the first clue is the hand you've been dealt will answer the center lock.
So basically royal flush.
So that is a royal flush. Over here you put in flush. And you get a note. It says, "Hello time travelers, if you find this letter, I see you've made it all the way back to the 1800s. Be sure and watch out for that notorious bad man who drinks way too much whiskey." So if you look around the room, you see different posters of different cowboys. So your job is to find the notorious bad man. Now there's a notorious robber over there, but the notorious bad man is actually Sam. So if he drinks way too much whiskey and you're at a bar, you're going to grab bottles that make you think of whiskey. This one has an orange sticker, so you don't actually touch that one. And of course a jack. So on the bottom, they're actually S equals 8 and so on. You put them in order for Sam, just like that, and you get 839.
Perfect.
839 will actually open this crate down here. And inside here is a bunch of cowboy hats and some clothes. And it says, "Hang on to your hats, time travelers. There's a strong wind coming in from the west." So if you hang on to your hats, the only thing I see are a bunch of letters. So I'm going to grab them all and hold them. And you're going to grab these if you hang on to your hat. Nothing is in that one, so we throw it down. So, putting it together spells something, and it's actually...
How do you know what order?
Because you just play with it until you figure out what that word is. And it's lies.
L-I-E-S?
Yep. So that is over here. I thought that door is open, I just realized.
What door?
Shut it. The bookshelf door.
That's all right, he knows about it.
Okay. So you put lies in. Inside here are some books with lines. And of course, looking at them, you put them together and it gives you a 4-digit code.
And what's that go to?
It goes to over here. 1, 4, 2, 5. And it says, "Don't shoot your eye out, kid." And it has a laser. So
Now we had that in a pistol, I think I already told you.
Yeah. You go up to...
Your tech guy need to put this sensor in the wall. She's shooting the laser. And of course it pops the next door open.
Oh, one quick puzzle. Of course, you guys remember putting this puzzle together and carrying it on your tray.
So they're supposed to carry this with them. Go ahead and take
Let
it.
me go ahead and take it. So some people will be putting this together while other people work on other stuff. Okay. Alright, so now we are out.
To ship this, we're going to have to unscrew this.
Okay, so now the first thing to do is you would shut your wormhole and read on here to prevent space. Okay, so basically you look along the pipes and you turn this lever.
Which is hard to do. Key
Key falls out.
Okay, so we have the pipes in here just strapped to the wall all the way around the whole room. And then it went to, from the furnace here, it went into bigger pipes all the way down to the floor for no purpose. Here we go.
Okay. So this will unlock this toolbox.
The key that you just got out of the pipe.
Right. Inside here is a black light. Of course, people scan the walls and stuff. This is a pegboard with the outline of the tools. As people find them around the room, different places, they'll put them in there. And we'll come back to that later. Okay, so anyway, they scan the room. The clue on this one looks like you're having a barrel of fun. So when you dump that out and you use the black light, you get 6385.
Okay.
So turn that off. Right over here, you put that in. Okay, inside here is a bunch of paintbrushes going in different directions. So you notice that this is a directional lock. You put it in, going by the code.
It's up, left, down, right, up.
Right. So you open that and you get a key. So the only things left in the room to open is basically over here. This 4-digit combination, which is the tool puzzle on the wall.
The one you already know.
Which you guys already know. And basically the pegboard is used to know what order the numbers go in. So
they go in order of these right here.
right. So once you do that, you put that code in. Pop this open. Here's the key that you just found from the directional lock. You open that and you slide this over.
Push it on the furnace.
Okay. Oh, it's already open.
It's already open.
Okay. So I'm going to grab my tray and puzzle again. And now we're going into the 50s. Okay. So
All right.
now, in here, of course, there's tons of different things. The first clue that we usually give in here is it's time to open the pink box. So the pink box is here, and when you say time, they want to look at the clock. So the clock, I believe, says that it is 3:42. Yep. So 3:42. Inside here is a note that said, give me a call with 3 digits. Okay?
That's the area code for the phone for later.
Right. So the next step would be, okay, look at the diner menu for a 5-letter word. Of course, people are going to try different things. Of course, the answer is fries. That opens this little cooler here. And from that, you get a food ticket and a dry eraser. So you want to go over to the diner menu and a small hot dog, okay, a large fry, medium milkshake, and a small cookie. So that left, because this whole thing is Sharpie except for those.
Okay, point to those.
So that left 2, 5, 4, 3.
Hey, tell me about the little trick about erasing a number using a magic marker.
We learned this because I didn't even know this, that when you, when you take a dry erase, like this is a Sharpie, and if you take a dry eraser and accidentally hit that, it will erase that. So in other words, don't try to outline again, with a dry eraser over a Sharpie, because it will erase it. So.
Okay, so that gives them their phone number.
Right. So then they make a call. Two, 3, 7, 2, 5, 4, 3.
Now you can change this recording. I don't know how to tell you to do it. But my tech.
Okay, we'll pop that open, and you get this rod with this hook and line. So now it's time to go fishing for a tasty treat. So people see this key, and of course, this is a lock for resetting purposes only.
Because that lid lifts up.
Right, so we have an orange sticker on it. So you take this. Onto that. And I'm not very good at this, but I'm going to try. And I'm trying to fish, and for some reason my line is only going so far. Wait, because I'm on the outside. Might help to be on the inside.
All right.
There. Jeez.
She got it right off then.
There we go. Okay, so the only place for a key is the mailbox on the wall. You go over here, open this, find a note from the dock. Just basically says, once you're in the 1950s, open.
Not really a part of the
Not
puzzle.
really part of the puzzle.
Just something from Doc.
Right. So now they have this thing, this mirror, which extends, and so people go everywhere, but where you're supposed to go is here. And looking, you basically get directions for another directional lock.
All right, just go ahead and open the direction.
Okay.
He did it.
The only thing is the plates with the blue box.
Okay, show him that.
So basically, you pull down those plates and you get a code.
Is that a J?
It's an 846.
Oh, it's a 4. They get them in the right sequence, those plates,
Right.
and which is 846. You open the blue lock. This little lock's a little tricky. It's a bicycle lock. You can change it out if you want, because once you get it, you got to squeeze from the side, right?
Yeah, you gotta kind of squeeze together. What did we say? 846?
That's what you said.
There we go.
Okay.
And in this little box is more of the puzzle pieces from the puzzle before.
And after they put it together, you don't have to put it together.
Right,
It goes
so
back
there's
up.
all that. So the code for the other deal was, well, you know what that is too. Basically north on. You open that up, you get the rest of the puzzle pieces that actually tell you the code to get out on the way back door.
882016. And then they punch that into the way back door. And when that happens,
I'm locking it and then I'll put it in.
okay, well. Okay, so that at that time when we flip the switch in there, flux capacitor,
Flex capacitor.
it will open, and then you open the way back door and you go through the airbags, which all we gotta do is flip a switch for them to come on. There's the motors up there. So when they're installing these, they gotta be bags in the center on both sides. We built a board here. We'll send that also. That way it'll hold. You can see how they're held in there. But then as soon as you do it, Shell, go flip the switch.
Okay. It doesn't take it very long.
It don't take it long at all. So we do it when they're getting about a minute before they get out. So you can see them firing up. You can say it takes about a minute, and then it's full, and then it's tight to go through. All right, turn it off. That was fun. All right, perfect.
That is it.
So that's the end of the games of the puzzles for Escape Back to the Future.
Hey guys, we are now in Treasure Hunt. Welcome to Treasure Hunt. We're going to walk through and show you what we have in this one next. So basically, as you can see around the room, there's letters and number locks. The very first thing, of course, that they find is keys. Like there's a little key here in the pirate's hat that would go to over here.
We strongly believe, unlike the morgue, because it was our first game to do, that within the first 5 minutes, they need to be able to open something.
Right.
So we made 2 really simple ones, and that gets the momentum going.
Gets them excited, gets them feel like they're getting somewhere. Okay, so basically it's the number 10.
You don't have to do all that.
I'm trying to do it with it.
Okay.
Another key in the room, there's one right here. It will open this one.
It can be anywhere, of course.
Right. Okay, number 80. Other things is looking at the map on the mural on the wall. We tell them to slither on over to the map to look for a clue. And so basically it's Snake. With Slither, it's Snake Islands. Okay.
Rolling.
Okay, so I have those open now. The next clue that we give people is to slither on over to the mural of the map on the wall. And of course, slither for snake.
Snake Island. Yeah, but it's next to snake.
So snake will open this letter lock over here.
Now we've got all these trunks screwed down from inside onto the barrels, so when you get them, you can just screw them back down.
Okay. Inside here are 3 figurines. I chose elephants. And they have like little numbers on them. So you have to figure out the order.
Get them right sequence.
Yeah. So 743 is the answer, which opens up this here. Sorry, the answer is actually 734. Inside here are 2 mirrors that have magnets on the back. We asked them, where in the room did you see Velcro? And they remember that they saw it here. So they stick these on.
Okay, but you're not doing anything with that yet.
No. Another puzzle or clue in here is in this same 3-drawer compartment is there's a code that's written a little different. And it's basically H2O.
Oh, cool.
So H2O is water, which opens that one here. Inside here are pieces of a puzzle, which I don't have in here, which is in the second room.
Yeah,
Because I left it together,
Okay.
because you said not to worry. But anyway, they find pieces of a puzzle that they start to put together, but they do not get the rest
It's
of
a
them.
12-piece puzzle, right?
Right. So if you look at the clock, it's basically 6:15. That will open the last lock in the middle here. Okay.
Now they got 8310, but if you look in the mirrors, reverse would be 08310, 01. So 831 opens what?
That opens this small crate over here. Inside here is a box. Inside the box are pieces of a puzzle.
Tantum puzzle.
Right, they have the magnets.
He's
on the
already got
bottom.
one of those. He knows what that is. Sit him.
So I'm going to put this here. The other puzzle that is in here left to be done is they use the oars to row together to come up with another 3-digit number.
Hey, another idea for this I want to mention. I noticed you doing this, and several people have. They just push the balls around till they get the numbers. They can see them. That's too easy. So we were just talking about, let's change that and put them in like Easter eggs. So they have to pull the Easter eggs out, and inside them
Is a ball with a number. So in
Yeah.
other words, instead of looking inside the clock and just moving them around, they actually have to work together as a team to pull that stuff out.
So they could put like a ping
So-
pong ball in there with a
Right.
number, or golf ball, or even just a piece of paper. Doesn't
Something
matter.
small, right.
Anytime
something-
you use paper and they're handling, it's better to laminate it. Otherwise, it just get wore out in no time.
Okay, so that opened the picture code inside this trunk. And of course I stapled it so they
So
can't
the
take it
order
out.
is
Anchor, mermaid, starfish, keys.
okay. Now start talking about it.
So in the room, we asked them to count how many of each item. So as far as anchors, there are 3 right there.
Oh, by the way, you bought this. Thanks, then.
There are two right here.
Okay.
So as